Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video is day 3 of the grandest party of them all, season 38. And in today's video, we're using the beast that is Topman WARCURY. With the rule set, you have a lot of very good characters that are boosted. Obviously, all 5 of the elders, you can use them as leaders. Saturn's pretty mid. The other 4 are actually pretty good. Mars is probably the best, and I haven't actually tested WARCURY, so I'm pretty excited to see how this video goes today. Powerhouse shooters, int quick get massive buffs if you have any world government Blackbeard pirate or mythical Zoan type. So any gear 5 Luffy basically is just going to be like your best bet, and quick Luffy is just an absolute beast. But then you also get HP attack recovery speed up level 5, and then the regular minus 40% to the GP burst and an extra burst provided you have that particular tag as your leader. So like as I mentioned today, we are going to run WARCURY. The thing with WARCURY is like his GP burst and leader skill, like it just doesn't seem super powerful. Now, he does do some fun stuff with decks, but I'm not including decks in today's video. I just don't think they're all that when it comes to building teams. Like, Jupiter's good, but I just feel like Strength is just in a much better spot. Shooters are obviously buffed with the leader skill, and then you could run Int if you really wanted to. Maybe like an Int team would work quite nicely as the top team there. But I really wanted to include Strength with Kuma, because Kuma has blowback. And the idea of WARCURY is his leader skill is built up around blow away, and when you do get blow away off, you get access to his GP burst, which can give an 80% chance to evade percent damage, and then gives a shield as well as 6,000 fixed damage. So this burst honestly doesn't seem very good, and if you're looking at this particular lineup, like you can see quick Luffy's right there. So like in my eyes, I'm like, if you've got quick Luffy, why not use quick Luffy? But we're going to give WARCURY his flowers. I don't think he's going to be very, very good, but at the same time, I'm still excited to see how he rocks and see how he rolls. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Remember, it's the end of day 3, so make sure you're at least changing your leaders or using the auto strat. Help the brothers out, and the sisters. Hope the sisters out there playing the game. Make sure everyone gets 50 gems. That's basically what I'm saying. So change your leaders. With that said, let's dive in. Alright, Kaido is another very good leader that you can use this particular season. If you have him maxed out, look, I'm sure most people have Int Gear 5 Luffy maxed out from like the 10th anniversary. He was just an absolute dominant force for so long. And honestly, he's just so good this season with Int being buffed as well. And like, he buffs fighters, a lot of fighter characters on the shooter team. So like, I'd run him. But hey, if you guys are using Kaido, you can do some fun stuff with 4 bursts, which is pretty damn crazy. Upside to finding Kaidos is it makes the showcases a lot more fun. And it means that I can verse Strength, Dex, and Quick, which is very easy to take down, in my opinion, anyway. But like, that doesn't change the fact that Kaido is a pretty dominant monster. Now, as you can see, like charging the WARCURY burst really isn't that challenging, provided you have the right characters to do so. As you can see, like Kuma, he gives us that blowback chance. We have 13 blowback chance with Kuma himself. I believe you get blowback chance with the leader skill of WARCURY as well. But that's a big reason why I want to run Strength first. We could easily run the quick powerhouse team as well, like just run that first. That could also work, but I just realistically wanted to use Strength as much as possible in the video, because you do get buffs to Driven, Powerhouse, and then I believe he gives buffs to Quick as well. And then he does some stuff with like world government units or Navy characters. So that's a big reason why I want to run the shooter team as well, because you're just giving the buffs to Mars and Lulu specifically, and then obviously shooters are buff this particular thing. So this one's pretty much a wash. I would have loved to have seen a burst pop there from Kaido, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. But as you can see too, like once the specials start popping off, we just didn't get any more charges for that blowback. And moving into the second fight without a burst, it's not a huge problem. It's just not a huge advantage, and it's definitely something you want when you are trying to either speedrun Grand Party, or if you're trying to just guarantee, like the way good leaders work is like you win the first fight, use the burst to win the second, or you win the first fight, sacrifice the second fight, and then you use your burst to win the last fight. However you guys like to play it, and whatever leader you're using as well is also a big factor in that too. So going up against this quick team is very strength nerfy, which is something very interesting. Kainu, Shiryu, Sugar, all are very good at nerfing strength. So my Mars, Suru, and S Snake might see a little bit of problems here, but at the same time, I'm not too scared. Got a lot of cooldown reduction on this particular team as well. Unfortunately, though, we don't have any. Well, like we have a little bit of blowback. You can see that with Mars, he's got 6. We've got level 3, I believe, on some other characters as well. We're just going to use this for the thumbnail. We definitely need it. So the Driven and Powerhouse, as well as Quick and Dex characters, will get that ability to avoid for what's it called? I probably shouldn't have done that actually. It just basically gave him a charge. We'll basically avoid percent damage, which is really not that like big of a deal, to be honest. Like percent damage is really not that scary. Okay, we're just gonna take this again. So apparently we're just doing the whole baiting out the burst ability strat that I just spoke about. So all of our strength characters are just forced out now. Interesting. But yes, like as I said though, I just don't think that the Dex team, it can do things, but like that's about it. It just does things. Like I just can't really see it being like one of the top teams in the game when you have shooters running around, when you have are we gonna lose? Are we gonna lose because of the forced out? Okay, no, we're back. Yeah, I just can't see it really running around with some of the big bopping teams. But at the same time, like there's heaps of powerhouse characters on that team. There's heaps of driven characters on that team as well. Like you got Jupiter, you got Verscato, you've got what's his name? You got Big Mom Katakuri that I like to throw on that team as well. You got Pell. So like look, it could be the wave under WARCURY, but at the same time, like I just think shooters are just on another level. Like they're so strong. Like look at this. Like we've been hit with 2 bursts, by the way, and we're still kicking. And we've actually killed 2 of their characters, which is kind of nuts. So that's always fun. If we lose this fight, like I just want it to be because of the bursts. Like if we take what 4 bursts, wait, we took 3 bursts, didn't we? Holy shit. If we lose because the enemy threw what? Jesus Christ, yep, that's what we're gonna lose. Because we're taking so many bursts. Oh jeez, Louise. Marzi's dash shots still coming in. Unfortunately, Sura's not an attacking type, so that should be a... Okay, hang on. Hold up. Okay. No, we're dead. Surely we're dead. Right? Yeah, okay, we lose. Damn, that damage over time from S-Snake was actually going freaking crazy. Just killing everything. That's so funny. Alright, well, let's wrap it up with, like, the enemy has no burst now. We have the big bopping quick powerhouse team. This quick powerhouse team does not lose to much, let alone losing to a strength team. Having an affinity, in quotation marks, affinity towards it. So let's see how we go here. They do have Kuma, which is quite scary, Uta, Kobe, all the fun stuff, and then Kaido in the front, very interesting. I haven't seen Kaido in a little while. Lots of nerfing going on here, lots and lots of nerfing. And then WARCURY gives that... Well, he gives a shield, which is kind of cool, but like, look at this burst, like, it's just kind of arse, man. When you compare this to, like, the 40% reduction that Mars gives, like, all of the nerfing that Peter gives, the damage output that Ethan has, like, yeah, WARCURY does seem to be one of the more lackluster GP leaders when you compare him to the Elders. Like, Saturn's arse, like, I can confidently say Saturn is the worst of the Elders, but at the same time, like, bro, this guy is just not far behind. Like 6,000 fixed damage is pretty much all you're getting here. Like that shield is sick. Like the avoiding the HP cuts is kind of cool, but there's not really a lot of characters in this particular day and age that like to HP cut you into the ground. And that HP cut meta is very dead. Like that HP cut meta has been dead since the release of In Gear 5, which was what, a year and a half ago now, which is just kind of nuts. So you guys get the gist here. Like that's an easy win. Let's move into the next fight. Oh, let's just see the end screen, I guess. Like that would make more sense. So speaking of other Elder Stars, we found an Ethan fight. So we're going to take on Ethan. I've been rambling on about Ethan for a little while. I feel like Ethan is very, very good when you're actually utilizing him. However, if you're going up against him, he's really not that scary because you just basically just don't like use teams that don't die and you're not going to have to worry about a burst. But obviously, like, that is subject to sort of power creep and investment and all that kind of stuff too. So he's definitely something that's very, very scary to look out for. And having character like a team, like a Psy team, for example, that has like a death shot with Garb, you can definitely get a lot of you can definitely get a lot of kills that way and sort of utilize the abilities of Ethan quite nicely. But again, there was a Dex team in the front, and I thought, hey, like what a perfect opportunity to use strength once again, and sort of try and come in and steamroll early and go from there. Kobe, give me some good haste, Kobe. Oh, look, it doesn't actually matter because Luffy's just ready to go. So Luffy should just tear through the lineup. Again, just like the amount of damage strength has so early, it's really good, but like we do want some blowback. Like we do want to start building up our burst ability because at the end of the day, a good leader has a good burst, and having access to that burst is definitely what you want to see. Alright, Kuma's just going to kill everyone. Well, not everyone, but you guys get the gist. Like, we're not even 40 seconds into the fight. We've used all of our specials. Ucha's ready to go again. Power of the cycle of Kobe and Uta. The second team for this particular fight too is very wonky. We've got like a Blackbeardy Pirates kind of build. So I'm interested to see how our shooter team can hold up against that. We might actually just pivot and go straight into the quick team and just sort of guarantee the win, because the quick driven powerhousey build, like, there's not a lot that can kind of take that down. Unless you're rocking like shooters with the sword donnies, like, there's not much that you can deal with. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and go in and let's try and guarantee this win here. I don't love a Blackbeard versus Blackbeard matchup, but at the same time, like, this, if we can get a burst under our belt and then we get a shield and just stop everything that's coming our way. So it's just not even really Blackbeard fight. It's just Vasco shits on the team. Like, that's not scary at all. The old school powerhouse driven OG team. Let's see what our stats look like here too. Ethan does give some pretty nice buffs, but I feel like we're getting better. Oh, yeah, we're not getting like super buffs, but at the same time, our team's built up around nerfing, so yeah, that's always good to see. So let's quickly do this. There's no risk and no foul in just getting free damage off, as well as getting a shield. On top of that, yeah, no one does HP cuts. Again, like, we don't really live in a world where characters do a lot of HP cutting. Blackbeard's going to roll our specials back. Fortunately, he did hit Blackbeard, which is kind of frustrating, but we have so much cooldown reduction on this team as well. Like, we're just gonna get that back super fast. Sweet. Half stats. Refresh those shields for me, thanks, Pikqchu. Beautiful. Ooh, Vasco shit sneaking in. Just basically buffs Blackbeard. Fair enough. And then this will be GG. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bob. Luffy doing crazy ass Luffy things. Unfortunately, Boa went very quickly there. I like that we killed Big Mom category, but at the same time, like, I would have loved that shot to just hit more. So you guys get the gist here. Let's move on to the final fight. There's really not much else to see. Having that quick powerhousey team just steamrolls so much. But as I mentioned at the start of the video, like, if you have quick Luffy, like, just use quick Luffy. He's just better. Alright, so I got a little bit cocky with my refreshes, but like, we have a change leader there with Dalton. I feel like we're going to try and take on Luffy. We have a retry, so hell, we may as well use it. The second fight is shooters as well, so I think we can probably wall that shooter team with our quick powerhousey team. And then as for the last team, like, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be going up against. Maybe something like Sai. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to try something like Dex in the front. Now, there is a bit of a shooter comp that does tend to take down this particular quick powerhouse team quite well. It utilizes like the like Prince Guru and stuff like that, as well as utilizing I can't remember what PP Rare Recruit uses. Basically doesn't use Sura and doesn't use Mars. And it's actually a really good counter to this team and the Warlord, the Elder Stars team. But the thing with this particular team is that it has a lot of quick characters on it. So I thought, let's try and build out that sort of Dex-based build that WARCURY can sort of work with. And we'll use Lucci to try and like do a lot of damage as quickly as possible. So I did throw Big Mom Katakuri on this team. Unfortunately, we get hit by, okay, that's game. You get hit by Air Snake, like, do that quickly, like, in the first 25 seconds, it's basically over. Like, everyone's dead now already. Watch this. Boom. See you later. Goodbye. Yep. Bye. Like, this team is just way too quick. It's way too fast. Under Luffy, like, this team is so freaking scary, man. So, yeah, look, experiment failed. Let's just use shooters. If you're going to run WARCURY, just use shooters. And again, this is what I was saying about Dex. Like, I just don't think Dex has anything going for it in the sense that than what shooters have. So this is going to be a very big climb back up. I don't really know if this is going to be possible. So lucky for us, we have that retry under our belt, and then we have our change leader strat for when we lose this. So let's look, we have our quick power team going now, but the enemy has like what, 3 bursts, like, and they're quick Luffy bursts too. Like, that's very, very scary. Very scary stuff. This is a very good shooter team as well. I would probably look at using more. Oh, actually, the fact that Kuma's not on the bench means that we might have a strength versus strength mirror match. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Getting some good blowback there. I mean, we could have avoided that HP card. That's like the one HP card character that I can think of actually now is Suru. Really, S-Snake? Okay, well, let's do this. I don't see why not. Try and give ourselves some defense up against like Mars and whatnot. Lulu just bypasses defense anyway. Oh, Jesus. Shooters? Are shooters gonna roll me? Shooters might roll me. Like, quick Luffy, bro, his leader skill is just so good. Like, so ridiculously good. The fact he buffs so many tags just, like, helps him so immensely. If we can get our Luffy special off and our what's it called? Our Boa special off, or the super special, we might just end up just taking everyone out here. Okay, no, we don't even kill anyone. Jesus Christ. That's unlucky. Unlucky, to say the least. Alright, we need Luffy to go, and we need WARCURY to just, like, wrap this up. But, like, the fact they have a burst now, like, we're just going to enter that final fight, and it's just going to be curtains. Like, it's just going to be over. So, alright, let's see what happens here. They might use a burst. Okay, they did use a burst, but they've almost got their burst back. And we didn't get any blow away chance up. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. And I feel like this is going to be a strength on strength mirror match. But I might be incorrect. There might be like a Psy team. Quick Luffy buffs Psy. I think he does strength as well though. So like this could well and truly just be like a straight strength versus strength. Yeah, strength versus strength. Okay. Well, the RNG gods will hopefully be in our favor, but at the same time, like, it's like the team's fucking identical. Like, the team is identical. Oh, dear God. Dear God. I hate mirror matches so much. Like, they frustrate the crap out of me. I would love to get our burst before Luffy does. Come on, get some more blowback going. Oh, of course, their Uta goes first. I mean, our Uta's pretty much ready to go, and then we have Kobe, so... Okay, we're dead. It's game over. The Luffy burst, ready, watch this. This is why I just think if you have Luffy and you're running WARCURY, like, you just use Luffy. Oh, okay. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. But then, like, we're just gonna give back the Luffy burst, like... Okay, hold up. Hold up. Actually, like, hold up. Come on, Kuma. Kuma, be my guy. Be my guy. Be my guy. Okay, you can't force out the waifus, but I think that's pretty much... Is that game? The Luffy burst is just so scary. Did we confuse? Oh, we confused the waifus. Oh, day. Oh, dear. That's actually so good for us. Come on, get some blowback. It's just so hard to get blowbacks. It's such an underrated ability, but at the same time right now, it's just shitting me. Okay, huge. Luffy, you're ready, right? Luffy's ready, surely. Yes. Alright, look, very, very lucky. That last fight, just RNG went our way. Tanking 2 bursts too, that strength team was pretty bulky. So you love to see it. But like I said, like if you've got Luffy, I just don't see a world where you don't use Luffy over WARCURY, because he's just better. But it's gonna wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, put a like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Remember, it's the end of day 3, so make sure you guys are changing your leaders. Like, it's very, very important that you do that for everyone else that's trying to get the 50 gems. It just like helps. It just helps out a great deal. Like, I can't stress to you guys enough how much that helps out. So head into your setup, go into change leader, which is, well, my game's not loading for some reason. If we could, you know, get in there today. There you go, edit leader. And now they're in day 3, like I probably choose a character that's like down the bottom somewhere. So like we could easily just go with Kuma here. That's gonna be the best bet. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, build a like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lights!